It is time for another episode of our TEW This Is War series, and I think we have done a fantastic job as far as we've been putting these out every single week for the most part. We've only missed like one or two maybe, but guys, we have put in a lot of effort into this, scheduling all the different record dates, how long it takes to record these. First of all, I don't think you guys know how much Tigress, Warden, even Luke hasn't been on all the shows, but even Luke does put in some effort. He puts in some effort on these. So if you can, at some point, maybe wait till the end of the series, but make sure you thank everybody that has been putting this show together and booking their cards. Yes, it is a lot of fun, but also it does take quite a bit of work. So make sure you thank them and just say thanks. That's all I ask. I haven't quite personally done it, but I'm thanking them right now. Guys, if you're watching this, which you better be watching this. What the hell are you doing not watching this? You better be watching this. Thank you guys for, sitting down every Monday. Earlier it was Sunday in the series, but either way, thanks for putting up with me, putting up with our scheduling, putting up with all this stuff, all this work that goes into this. I just want to get that out there. I don't think we've really said that enough, how much goes into this, but it is quite a lot. Just to make sure these come out every single week, we're trying to get these out every Wednesday. So there we go. Having said that, now let's talk about the actual episode. We got some stuff going on here. We got Slam dealing, you're going to see it right off the bat, right at the very beginning of the show. Slam dealing with some drug issues. We already seen a little bit of a taste of it with R-Truth. He got 3 strikes and he got suspended. But let's just say we got 2 new people that are going to have some drug issues, okay? And Slam, we're going to see how Slam handles them. CZW, we're used to that. I don't think anybody else really has had any drug issues except CZW, now Slam, which is weird that Slam's the second company to have the issues. But there you go. Everybody, we have just 3 episodes left. We are closing in on our season finale. I'm excited. I don't think I've been this excited for a pay-per-view build-up yet out of all the other pay-per-views we've done. So, guys, enjoy the episode. Follow us at Jobber Radio on Twitter where you get all the updates. We'll let you know when the episodes are coming out. You can just click it. Boom. Good to go. If anything, any weird breaking news happens where we can't get an episode out or whatever, we'll just pop up on there and we'll let you know what the issue is. So there you go. All right, let's get into the episode. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Wait, Biggie.
Soft drug user. Yeah. Uh-oh. Brand new guy on the roster causing trouble.
R-Truth part 2.
Getting a fine.
Okay. Big E. Wait a minute. He's not even on your roster. Oh, my Lord. Wow. Big
MWA, you're giving Big E steroids?
Oh, my God. Big E, a steroid user. Why
are you drug testing a visitor?
Wow. I hope she finds your guy, please. Oh,
you gonna fire him? You gonna fire my guy?
Oh, man.
Wow.
Okay, 2 fines. Wow. Oh, this is gonna be a good one.
This is gonna be positive. It's all
a birthday cake or something.
Poker tournament.
Heyo.
Yeah, there we go. Mustafa Ali making people happy.
Man.
All right, it is time for CZW Evolution. We are kicking the show off. First match out of the gate, Dolph Ziggler versus Kenta. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Dolph Ziggler defeated Kenta 14 minutes, 12 seconds via pinfall with a zigzag. This match got a 48 segment rating. Both guys performed pretty good. 62 Kenta, 60 for Ziggler. The match needed more time. Oh, yes, that's what it was. So, I made this a technical masterclass, but my show was 2 minutes over, and I originally had this booked for 16 minutes, and I bumped it down to 14. So I tanked my own first opening match rating on accident because that's how I do it. So, these guys would have had a better match, obviously, but either way, Ziggler gets the win here.
That's just how we do it. It's easy dub.
That's how we do it. We tank our own shit. So right after the match, we have Ziggler jumping on the mic saying the only reason he let Cody go after last week was because he has plenty more fun to have with him. He says that he only started with the tattoo. Next will be his precious hair. Ziggler announces that at Down with the Sickness, it will be Cody Rhodes versus Dolph Ziggler, hair versus hair match.
Oh my gosh.
Segment rating of 49. Obviously, Ziggler, not having a good show tonight. He needed a script apparently for this segment. So, 2 segments below 50. It's a little rough here, but yes, this is a new craze Dolph Ziggler than we're all used to out in the the real world. So, or the real kayfabe world, I guess.
If he had started with the hair versus hair match, I wouldn't have thought he was crazy. But he went literally straight for the neck.
Oh yeah, he went straight for the neck. Now he's going for the hair. He's going for every. It all went back to.
The face has like skin.
Yeah, it all went back to that very first promo where he was talking about Cody's appearance and how he was gonna maim him and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, Dolph Ziggler's out for. I don't know why particularly it's Cody Rhodes, but I guess we'll see what happens next week. We'll see if Cody accepts.
You can do a lot with it. You could draft Gold Dust, start playing with him. You could get his dog involved, maybe his wife.
Oh my God, his dog.
Oh,
Pharaoh.
Are you gonna cut the dog's fur?
Oh, it'd be like the Hardy Boys. Like, you burnt down my house with my dog in it.
Oh my God. Right before Kenny Omega was about to walk through the back because he has a match coming up, Ricochet approached him and asked him what his problem has been lately. He cost 2 Fly Crew a shot at the tag team titles last week, and he just straight up has been a prick lately, according to Ricochet, that is anyway. Kenny shoved Ricochet out of the way, telling him he don't have time for this, and took off up the stairs to make his way to the entrance ramp because his match is coming up next. Segment rating of 74. Omega, crowd is behind him for sure. So more tension between these two. Ricochet's just kind of want to know what's up, and Kenny Omega's not having any of it. So as Omega goes out to the ring, his opponent is Mustafa Ali, one of the allies of 2 Fly Crew. Some call him the 3 Fly Crew. But in a bout that had superb wrestling and great heat, Kenny Omega did defeat Mustafa Ali 17 minutes, 22 seconds. Kind of a long match here. You got the pin with the one-winged angel. Kenny was far more aggressive than we've seen him before. He also picks up the victory with a cocky pin.
Ooh.
Kind of putting the elbow right down into the face of Mustafa Ali as he gets the pin there. Segment rating 83. This is the highest match in CZW history in the game so far. So pretty happy about that. Both of these guys have great chemistry apparently. Kenny Omega had in-ring of 90. Mustafa Ali 72. Both these guys killed it tonight.
Very cool. I'd pay to watch this.
Yeah, I think this would be a really good match. This would be awesome. Crowd got buzzing from this, so hopefully this made up for the Dolph Ziggler stuff right before it. Hopefully crowd's now in gear, ready to go.
Sam had to help CW's women's division.
And it sure did. Look at this. Ronda Rousey and Ember Moon teaming up against Charlotte Flair and Thunder Rosa. A very interesting combo here. I wanted to get Thunder Rosa in the mix, see how she would do. So this is Ronda Rousey making her CZW debut here in a match, that is. We've seen her past couple weeks, but in a decent match, Charlotte Flair and Thunder Rosa defeated Ronda Rousey and Ember Moon 9 minutes when Flair decked Moon with a foreign object she stuffed back into her top as she picked up the victory over Rousey. So yeah, so Flair did pin Ember Moon, but yes, as I said, she did pick up the victory over Rousey, even though she didn't pin her here. Yeah, kind of, proving a point. Charlotte Flair saying that she's the best woman champion, the best women's champion in the business. 66 segment rating. Ronda Rousey was off of her game. Not liking that, but
71 in performance.
She still had a 71. Yes, Thunder Rosa had 44. Thunder Rosa bringing the heat here. Bringing the heat. Okay. Ember Moon 49. Everybody did good here. I'm super happy about this match. The best match in CZW women's division here. Thank God we got Ronda Rousey now in the mix. Good deal. Good deal here. After the win, Thunder Rosa grabbed the Queen of Slam championship and tossed it into the ring to Charlotte, who put her boot across the chest of Ronda and posed with both the CZW women's championship and the Queen of Slam title. So, wow. Major statement has been made from Charlotte Flair with the assist of Thunder Rosa here. Segment rating of 65. I'm super, super happy about that. Tigress, I got to hear, what are your thoughts on this segment here? Your champion is down with her title being held over her own head.
Oh, she'll pull through from this, trust me.
Okay, all right. I guess we'll have to see what happens. But big night here for Charlotte Flair and, yes, of course, Thunder Rosa. So up next, we have LAX all backstage. They tell GOD in the North, way back in the day, under previous management, they held the CZW tag team titles. And at Down with the Sickness, they will climb the ladders and pull down the new version of the championship belt. So, yes, if you remember, if you've been following, Ortiz and Santana are in that three-way TLC match for the tag team titles. Back in the day, way back in the day, they held the actual CZW tag team titles. So this could be a very cool moment for them. With the new management, the whole new CZW, they could be, double tag team champions. That'd be awesome. Segment rating 66. Very good performance here for these guys. Last time I put them all in a segment, they did terrible. But Roosh, Selena De La Renta, and Sammy Guevara were also there because, as you know, they are all members of LAX. So good deal here. Happy about this segment. Up next, we have OVE versus the Dream Team. Ladies and gentlemen, they have been dubbed the Dream Team. We have Matt Taven coming out with his newfound partner here, Velveteen Dream. Both of them completely decked out in purple, by the way. If you know Matt Taven, you know he is fond of the color purple. So I think they fit. That's just based on the color alone. In my mind, I saw these guys as a tag team. Anyway, here we go.
Long before Velveteen makes Purple Rain.
There it is. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, the Dream Team defeated OVE 13 minutes 25 seconds when Matt Taven got the pin over Dave Christ when he got the arm trap headlock driver nailed onto him. With Matt Taven picks up his first CZW victory. Him and Dream looked flawless out there tonight as a duo. So debuting as a team. If you remember last week, Velveteen Dream showed up with a little interesting segment where he kind of rubbed down the chest of Matt Taven, told him that he would make his dreams come true, and the very next night they team up, get a flawless victory here. Segment rating of 65. Super happy about this. Matt Taven, boom, gets his first win in CZW.
About time.
So there we go. All he need to do is find his new partner, the Dream.
It's a weird team. That's all I'll say.
Hey, they like purple, okay? That was my whole reasoning behind this, so that's
I don't understand.
Still think you should have called them Purple Rain.
That would be a good name, but that's like Velveteen's finisher, so I kind of wanted to I don't know. It is a good team name. I do agree. That is a good team name. As Velveteen Dream and Matt Taven celebrated their victory, Roman Reigns' music hit. We haven't seen him in a couple weeks. They both looked up the ramp confused as Roman stomped down to the ring and drove right through Matt Taven with a massive spear. Dream charged at Reigns but took a Superman punch to the jaw instead. Roman ripped his signature vest off and slammed it down into the middle of the ring. Staff and security came down to try and wrangle him up, but Roman Reigns laid out every single person and left up the ramp, not saying a single word. What in the world just happened? So just unpack that for a minute. Yes, segment rating of 80. Big segment rating here. Roman Reigns, he lost to Kevin Owens on his last big pay-per-view match. He came out and said, you know what? I've let a lot of people down. I'm going to come back and I'm going to make a big statement. And it looks like that statement was made here tonight with laying out the newfound team for the Dream Team here. But no words, so no real response from Roman Reigns here tonight. We'll see what is to come of this, but big statement made here.
Why, Roman? Why?
Exactly. That's what I've been wondering. I guess maybe we'll have to find out. Who knows? Will we? Honestly, I don't remember what I booked for next week, so we'll find out.
The dog is off his leash.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Matt Riddle versus Luke Gallows. They were in a tag team match against each other last week, but singles match here this week. In a bout that had good heat and decent wrestling, Matt Riddle, I was about to say Matt Fiddle. Matt Riddle defeated Luke Gallows in 9 minutes and 54 seconds. Right when it looked like Matt Riddle was about to submit Luke Gallows, with a sick-looking dragon sleeper, by the way, Adam Cole slid into the ring, breaking the hold, getting Luke disqualified. So Matt Riddle did win, but it was via disqualification. Luke did not appear happy about this at all and left up the ramp alone without Adam Cole, as Carl Anderson, who was in Matt Riddle's corner, called out to Cole, chuckling, "Good job, good brother." So he kind of, Adam Cole, he was trying to help Luke Gallows out, but he got him disqualified at the same time. Kind of pissed Luke Gallows off, stormed up the ramp without him. Good segment rating here, 70. A lot of tension. There's so much tension between these guys here, between Cole, Anderson, and Gallows. And now kind of Matt Riddle's kind of thrown in this mix here as an ally for Carl Anderson. But we're going to see where this leaves Cole and Luke Gallows, who have been, Adam Cole's kind of, I wouldn't say manipulated, but kind of bossing Luke around lately. So, yeah, we're going to see where this moves forward next week. In the main event of the evening, we have The Regime, MJF, and Braun Strowman taking on the Unwanteds, Darby Allin and Finn Balor, a.k.a. The Demon. He is the Demon in the Demon form here. Anybody has fantastic heat and great wrestling. MJF and Braun Strowman defeated Darby Allin and Finn Balor. When MJF got a pin over Darby Allin with a quick cradle, little quick roll-up here at the 16-minute, 22-second mark. Good match rating here, 76. Everybody performed well. Darby Allin, 88. MJF, 81. Braun Strowman, 75. And Finn Balor, 71. Everybody did really, really freaking good here. Yeah, so the Regime pick up a win, but as you remember, last week, Rusev was he was thrown in a casket, and the Regime teleported out of the arena. So,
where they at?
We're about to find out right now. So MJF did squeak away with that quick roll-up victory over Darby Allin and looked just as shocked as everyone else in the crowd was. But just as he did, a bell sounded and the lights dimmed. And the same dark purple popped over the arena as last week. The Undertaker, who wasn't ringside for this match, by the way, keep that in mind, he came out from the back pushing another casket. Okay. When he opened it up, there was an exact clone of MJF inside of that casket. In previous weeks, MJF has been looking more and more frightened, but not tonight for some reason. He was a little more furious as compared to the past couple weeks. He didn't look as scared. So the show came to a close as a close-up on MJF's face with actually, for once, not a scared look. So maybe these mind games that the Undertaker and the Unwanted are pulling are starting to not be as effective on MJF here. But
And CZW has a thing for purple.
CZW, we do enjoy our purple. I will say that. Segment rating 84, very good segment rating here to close the show. Undertaker came out looking excellent. What's up?
Was the clone like a person or just like a mannequin?
We don't know. It looked pretty freaking real. I'll say that.
Okay, it looked real. Okay, that's what
I'm saying. I mean, I don't know. It looked pretty real to me.
I'm just wondering if it was like moving or not.
No, it was like a cat, like somebody dead in a casket.
Gotcha.
So
okay,
yeah, the eyes were closed. Yeah, not moving. Just a clone of MJF. So,
spooky. I bet it was the Miz.
yes, we got the Miz from Ring of Honor and put in there. So there we go. That's the end of CZW this week. We're gonna see what kind of rating we get here.
Hey,
not bad. Yeah, not bad at all. We got a 78. I'm pretty happy with that. Increase in 17 regions. All the other ones, if we had more coverage, we would have went higher.
big crowd.
Yeah, 9,500. Getting bigger and bigger, slowly but surely. The top of the card, pretty loaded here, all over 70. The intro to the show wasn't that great with the whole Kenta and Dolph Ziggler. I mean, that was obviously my fault for that first match. The segment, that was all on Dolph Ziggler. That was all on him. He needed a script there, I guess. But besides those two, man, look at these segment ratings. The lowest one was a 65. So really happy about the show again as we build up towards our Down with the Sickness pay-per-view here in September. So, yeah.
Sponsored by Disturbed.
You got that right. All right, so let's look at the ratings here. CZW 78, 9,500. TV show rating of 1.61, 1.2 million. Not a bad show rating there. Not a bad number.
Dip from last week, right?
Man, I wish I could remember. We've had so many of these.
I think you were in 1.3 last week.
Was I? Well, if that's the case, then I jumped up really well.
No, I meant 1,300,000.
Oh, then that would be a dip. Yeah. Yeah, we'll take a look at that in the show breakdown. But let's look at Raw. Let's see if we beat them. We had bigger attendance. We had a better show rating. Of course, they are in the 2.3 million range. Main event was not Baron Corbin. Sheamus defeated Robert Roode to retain the WWE title. So there you go.
Silas Young still fighting for that cruiserweight title, or has a cruiserweight title.
Oh yeah, Silas Young defeated Kenny King. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So, all right. Ring of Honor is they have Conti up here. I don't know how to say that. Tainara. Sorry. There you go. Tainara Conti. Let's see. Yeah, she is accept. Oh yeah, that's right. She was. Wait, it bumped up to 6,000 per month. I thought he was going to give her like 500 a show. No,
I think he changed it.
Okay.
Per month.
Yeah, I guess so. Either way, she got a lot better deal out of that. So there you go. Ring of Honor has signed Conti. Tainara. I already think Tainara Conti. There you go.
I would guess he wants her as a heel, since that's what she normally plays.
Does she play heel?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. She is
She's
now
a heel in
a heel.
NXT.
Boom. Okay.
Interesting.
Suzuki, huh? This could be good.
Suzuki was in fine form before the show, keeping everyone in a great mood with his hilarious road stories. Hey, create a relaxed and happy atmosphere.
There you go.
There we go. Thanks, Suzuki. Always great to hear from you.
Under that tough exterior is a funny guy.
Yep.
Oh, and this can only be good.
Yeah,
Christopher Daniels.
Of course, yeah. Wow.
Christopher Daniels brightened the backstage
my
area
God.
simply by being so cheerful and fun to be around.
We just got a circle jerk going on back here at MWA. Everybody, oh, you want to be happy? Here's one. Here's some for you.
We got veterans in the MWA, people who know how to keep a locker room together.
Okay.
Johanna, folks. Johanna.
The best thing you've done is got rid of Randy Orton, so I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Since Randy Orton was gone, the locker room in MWA has gotten better.
It's gotten way better, yeah.
A little reminder, Marcus Crane's still out with a brain infection, or head infection. Murphy
eroding
was given time
skull.
off.
His skull is eroding.
Eroding skull. Murphy was given time off, so he's a little upset, so we gave him a little time off.
It's funny, he was upset because he was left off the show. So ironically, you give him more time off to make him happy.
Yeah.
I love it.
You know, he's probably like, I'm coming all the way here. I'm not doing jack shit. I'm like, okay, well, don't come. Welcome, everybody, to the Thursday episode of Midwest Mayhem. This is our third episode of the month. We're starting out the show with a pretty cool pre-show match, in my opinion. I mean, I am the booker, but we have Minoru Suzuki versus PCO in a pre-show match. Had good heat, decent wrestling. Suzuki defeated PCO in 10 minutes, 29 seconds by pinfall with a reverse DDT backbreaker. It's just a random match threw together. Really nothing to it.
Oh, because Suzuki made everybody happy. I see. So you give him a win.
Happy. Yeah. A couple big men fighting each other. Who doesn't like that? Following that, we had the debut of Joseph Samael versus Warhorse, who we haven't seen for a while. In a pre-show bout that didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling.
Wow.
Joseph Samael defeated Warhorse in 10 minutes by pinfall with a Black Monday. I guess this month's not draft picks, but picks have not been great, considering one's in a fucking hospital bed and this other one throws up a 37. This is just a regular match, like straight up. So, I mean, I did book him to be hardcore, and so I'll have to dabble in that before I make a final judgment on him, but that's not a great start, dude.
Not the best. Not the best.
The best investment.
Yeah,
offbeat, unstable gimmick. Wacky.
He's wacky.
All right, we are starting off the show strong. We have Sami Callihan being joined by Cajun Taya in the ring, where he calls CM Punk a bitch for jumping him last week while he was on commentary. And he'll be on commentary again tonight to watch Samoa Joe make him go to sleep. But first, he's going to get to see Cajun Taya make it to the finals of the tag team tournament by whooping the dumb monkeys' asses.
Whoa, okay. Now, come on.
Not even giving them the respect to call him by their real name.
That's who I'm back in dummy money. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Let's go Cajun Taya.
Oh, you're right. I like the divisiveness. Great segment rating, by the way. Great segment.
Yeah, very solid, very solid.
In our semifinals tournament match, we have Brian Cage and Taya Valkyrie facing Dummy Money Inc. About to had good heat and decent wrestling. Dummy Money Inc. defeated Brian Cage and Taya Valkyrie in 13 minutes, 29 seconds when Eli Drake pinned Taya Valkyrie with a gravy train. Ethan Carter III was the weak link, struggling to keep up with everyone else's in-ring performance. That is a big difference.
Yeah, 50, yeah.
I mean, Ty and Brian Cage, they have been improving big time since they first started.
Yeah.
But, I guess I need to focus on EC3 a little bit more. Rockstar Spud was ringside. For
Okay.
those of you, I'm sure all of you are wondering.
Dummy Money Inc.
Still showing excellent chemistry together. That's good. And Eli Drake benefiting from having a hot new move. If you recall a while ago, he broke out the new move for being a face. That's what it was.
Okay. So they move on to the finals, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be Dummy Money versus either Evelyn Sonata or SCU.
Okay.
So big match.
I'm riding Dummy Money all the way to the finals, all the way to win.
Let's go. Up next, we have a perfect segment. Literally nothing wrong with it in any way. Brock Lesnar is seen kicking back on Stone Cold's couch in his office, reading a Zoobies magazine with a caterpillar on the cover, when Stone Cold hangs up the phone, pissed off. Look, Brock, I appreciate you coming to work, but you gotta be willing to take a match if you show up. Brock responds, Steve, give me a fucking break. We both know I can whoop anybody's ass here, and I'm already the #1 contender. What more do I need to do besides the pay-per-view? Stone Cold leans back in his chair and says, so it's gonna be like that. Brock continues reading his magazine.
So,
Homer said yes.
congratulations. You got your third 100 segment rating on the show here.
Hey,
Yeah.
My question is, what the fuck is Zoobies?
you never read Zoobies?
I don't, not that I recall.
Oh man, it's like a zoo magazine.
A zoo magazine. Okay.
Yeah.
Does it just talk about animals and stuff, I guess?
Yeah, there'd be commercials
Hey,
for him
Brock's
all the
a
time.
hunter.
Okay.
He
all right,
is.
Okay.
So
well,
he
there
likes to learn about his prey.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Now I know.
He was looking at the articles about deers.
I can't be the only person watching. Like, what the fuck is Zoobies? So now we know.
If you watch Nickelodeon in the 2000s, you remember seeing Zoobies commercials all the time.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Okay.
Up next, we have a Mayhem Television Title Championship match of Marty Scurll versus Walter. Zack Sabre Jr. joins the commentary team for this match after having his title shot stolen from him last week. In a match that left the crowd in shock, Walter defeated Marty Scurll in 12 minutes via pinfall
Wow.
after a powerbomb.
Wow.
Walter
Okay.
is the new Mayhem Television champion.
Time out. We have a Slam champion, a Slam wrestler, the new Mayhem Television champion. Is that what I'm hearing here?
Boom. Yes, Walter is
Wow.
a champion in my company now.
Wow. Okay. Holy crap. All right. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's a pretty nice segment.
I see
Direct
this.
attention to the 69. Walter has a gimmick that is getting stale. That's kind of weird.
Dude, that is hilarious because you traded Walter for Big E, right?
Mm-hmm.
Both of you, Walter, it says his gimmick is getting stale, and Big E on Slam says his gimmick is getting stale. That's pretty interesting.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is weird.
Yep.
Okay. So,
I'm
Tigress,
proud to see my boy Walter win a title.
Wow.
yeah, he actually does stuff in my company.
Wow. So he's gonna leave and
Yeah, it's not like he almost committed murder for Kurt Angle.
wow.
Yeah. So,
So is he leaving Slam? Is he leaving and go back to Slam with the title? Like, is it now? Is Mayhem title now belonging to Slam?
everybody's wondering. Let's stay tuned for the next segment.
Oh, gotcha.
Following his victory, Walter does not stop the assault as he continues chopping and stomping on Marty Scurll until Zack Sabre Jr. leaves the commentary table and tries to fight Walter off. Walter escapes and stands atop the ramp with his title when suddenly someone slides into the ring and takes out Zack Sabre Jr. Brian Cage just knocked out Zack Sabre Jr. He was just in the tag tournament. Brian Cage calls out to Walter saying he's next in line.
Wow. Okay. So, ho. So the first ever champ.
Boss fight right
So the
here.
first ever champ is now saying he's next in line for the title. Okay. Interesting.
So we have Walter the champion. We have Zack Sabre Jr. who was screwed out of a title opportunity. Marty Scurll who just lost the title. And Brian Cage who feels he's next.
Man,
What will happen next?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and
Stay
see, I
tuned.
guess.
Up next, we have a first blood match between Will Ospreay and Jay Briscoe. Mark Briscoe accompanies his brother out to the ring. Jay Briscoe is still bandaged up from last week's attack by Ultimo Dragon, but despite that, called for this first blood match tonight against Ospreay. The match saw Jay Briscoe throwing hard-hitting punches, trying to break Ospreay open the hard way. But Ospreay managed to lock in an Iron Octopus submission, at which time he peels the bandages from Jay Briscoe's head and gouges the open wound until blood begins pouring out from it.
Well, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
That's what happens when you get locked.
A smart man.
That's what happens when you get locked in the Iron Octopus.
Don't fuck around with that Iron Octopus, man.
There you go. Good segment, ready. Really good match between these guys here.
I'm very happy with this. Ospreay at the 75, Briscoe at the 70, both great.
Yeah.
And to get higher than how my guys performed, that's not too common for me, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, congratulations.
All right, we cut to backstage where SoCal Uncensored are seen working out in the locker room, getting ready for their match later tonight, when the Lucha Bros meet them. Pentagon Jr. and Phoenix offer them a guaranteed title shot, regardless of what happens tonight, if they take out either Evil or Sonata in their match tonight. Christopher Daniels agrees as they all shake hands. So,
interesting.
they're kind of putting a bounty on Evil or Sonata. So, hypothetically, if SCU wins the tournament, they then have two title opportunities.
Two? Wait, two? What do you mean two?
If they win the tournament, they get a title match.
Yeah.
But if they take out Evil and Sonata, according to this, they get another one also,
Interesting.
Yeah, so they're basically accepting a bounty. Christopher Daniels was superb working without a script. He had the crowd in the palm of his hands the entire time. That's the first time I've ever seen that from him.
Yeah, I agree.
Pentagon Jr. worked the crowd well, using the freedom to improvise to his advantage. That's also new. I haven't used Pentagon Jr. too much on the mic, and it's working out pretty damn well. Pretty happy with this. Like, holy shit. We're getting some ratings I wasn't expecting this week. I know we had some hardcore matches happening earlier, but we got one happening right here as well. We got Nick Gage versus Jacob Fatu in a hardcore match. Nick Gage has been getting his ass kicked the last couple weeks by the Samoan Dynasty. In this match, things look bad for Nick Gage from the get-go, as before the bell even rings, Jacob Fatu comes out with the Usos. In this no DQ match, the ref can't even stop them from interfering. Nick Gage doesn't seem to mind as he yells to Fatu, "Oh, you've got friends? Well, I've got some too. Ring the fucking bell." As the bell is rung, the Usos get jumped by Ricky Shane Page and Joey Janela coming from the crowd with steel chairs in hand. The match is pure chaos as the fight goes all around the arena, only for Nick Gage to secure a roll-up pinfall following a shot with a nightstick to Fatu's head.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nick Gage getting a win here. That's pretty unexpected.
Yeah.
Both guys did 65. That's really solid.
Lack of psychology on display. The match is only 10 minutes, so it's kind of surprising it drifted at all.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe if I made this all out, it might have been better. But I don't really know.
Maybe.
62 is still a fine score considering who we're using.
I agree.
But yeah, I thought I had it plenty short enough to where it wouldn't be boring at all in any way. But oh well, not too bad. All right, up next we have the other semifinals match: Evil and Sonata versus SCU2. Or just SCU. It's Frankie Kazarian and Christopher Daniels. Evil and Sonata looked unstoppable in this match, countering nearly every move SCU attempted until Scorpio Sky hits Evil in the knee with a lead pipe as he reached for a tag. This left Sonata in a 2-on-1 situation until Evil tags himself in, overcoming the injury, hitting an everything is Evil to Christopher Daniels for the victory. Evil and Sonata advance to the finals to face Dummy Money Inc.
Oh, so they tried to take him out. They tried.
I mean, Evil wasn't looking so hot.
I mean, he did hit him in the knee. He did take him out in the knee with the lead pipe there.
Yep, it was noticeable Evil was limping following the hit, but he did manage to get his finisher in and secure the victory. So
you know what that means? Baby, that's an easy win for Dummy Money in the finals.
Yeah. Now, who would you have from Dummy Money fight? Freebird rules and all.
Oh, well, you got to go with EC3 and Eli Drake. Come on now.
Okay. I mean, Rockstar Spud's capable. He's capable.
he's there. He's a good cheerleader.
Daniel's at the lowest score, 56. Nada coming in hot. Like to see that, even
Wow,
though a little game likes to say he's not hot. He's hot. He's hot, folks.
Yeah.
Wow, they have great chemistry. Shocking.
I think he's actually gotten better in the ring with age.
Christopher Daniels.
Yeah.
He's always been good. Let's be honest. He's always been great.
Yeah, he's always been.
Andrade cuts a promo on Okada saying how he's just a stepping stone to getting back into the world title picture. Andrade's still salty that he hasn't had a chance at the title since the first tournament in which he lost. Well, yeah, he lost.
Yeah, yes.
It's been a while. It's been like 3 months.
Sammy's still the champ.
Andrade improvised well. Eddie Kingston worked the crowd well, using the freedom to improvise. You know, he's a good hype man. He's hyping Andrade up. And color commentary actually helped the segment. So 64 is perfectly fine.
Okay.
Not good, not bad. Tight.
Yeah,
So I thought that was a 10-minute segment for a second. I got scared. But nope, just 5 minutes. In our main event, CM Punk's debut in MWA returned to wrestling. CM Punk defeats Samoa Joe in the main event, securing his spot as the second #1 contender. Sami Callihan storms off from the commentator's booth as CM Punk poses over Joe's body, soaking up his triumphant debut match.
Wow. So CM Punk is back in the wrestling business, and he picks up a win over Samoa Joe. These guys have some history.
He's back. He's still capable of getting the big wins, putting on the big matches.
Yeah, 77 in ring. That's a pretty big score for in ring rust.
That makes me excited for what looks to be the triple threat match. We're gonna have it Onslaught in Ohio.
All right, so set it up. What is this triple threat match? Give us the rundown here.
All right, Midwest Heavyweight Championship. We got Sami Callihan, the champion. Last week we saw Brock Lesnar defeat Daniel Bryan to become the first #1 contender. This week we see CM Punk also become a #1 contender, defeating Samoa Joe.
Man, Sammy is
three
fucked.
Huge names. Sami Callihan's between a rock and a hard place.
Sammy is so fucked. Sammy's title is so fucked right now.
Betting odds are not in his favor,
No.
I will say.
No, they are not.
From a booking standpoint, it's like, which person am I going to piss off more if I don't make them the champion?
Yeah, the only person that won't be mad is Sammy, I'll tell you that.
Right.
Obviously.
So maybe I can piss off 2 people at once.
Yeah, that would be great. Bring them in and then have them lose. I like it. I want to see it.
Small detail. This was a 20-minute match that CM Punk was able to get a 77 in, so that's a very happy thing to see. Like, I'm very happy to see that.
Yes! Oh, there it is.
Yeah!
80. You got it. Good job.
Oh, yeah.
That was a great show.
Yeah.
That was good.
Hell
Pretty
yeah.
good show.
60 is my lowest. Fuck, yeah.
60.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
you're right.
rad.
That is good.
Fuck, yeah. Now I'm nervous if I can keep this up next week.
Well, I'd say, now, you usually want that on your go-home show, so we'll see if you can keep up. Yeah.
Oh, man, that was sweet.
All right, see if you can go back-to-back big shows going to your pay-per-view.
The biggest surprise for me was that a First Blood match did so well. In general,
Yeah. Well, you got two really good guys in there. You got Ospreay and Jay Briscoe. So
yeah, it's just First Blood match you wouldn't really think would be seen as like I don't know, like prestigious or anything like that.
Sure.
I think I should have booked this match lower than Gage and Fatu. Looking back, and Walter defeating Marty Scurll, that's huge. I think we got a lot of good stuff going. What are you guys most excited about in MWA?
Well, obviously the
Your
main
world
event.
title.
Yeah, main event. Yeah.
Yeah. And so I heard you guys are hyped for Dummy Money.
Well, I am.
Versus Evil and Sonata. Tigress, who do you got? You got Dummy Money or
I'm
Evil and
interested.
Sonata?
I would love to see it.
You want Dummy Money going the whole way?
Who you backing? You backing Sonata?
I
Or?
don't know, man. I kind of want Bull and Sonata to pull off the upset win.
Ooh, okay.
We'll see.
Other note, we had 7,100 people.
That's pretty good.
What the fuck?
All
That's still
right,
not
so
that bad.
69 show rating here for Ring of Honor Battlefield. Some interesting scores here. I'll run through it real quick. On the pre-show, Chris Statlander defeated Bea B. Priestley. There we go, if I can get it out. TJP also defeated Zicky Dice on the pre-show. The main show started with Jon Moxley commenting on the main event, saying it doesn't matter who wins between the 4 gentlemen in the main event. He is still going to be leaving Death Before Dishonor, the world champ. Moose then defeated Ray Horace with a 48 show rating. Luke, my man, you did steal the show with Moose. I don't know. You did it, sir. Afterwards, Moose challenged Dragon Lee for the television title at the pay-per-view. So we got a 68 here. Pretty solid there. Kip Sabian defeated, anyone know how to say this guy's name? Ilja?
Ilja
Dragunov. So this
enough.
got a 37.
Wow.
The note was he should not be on the main show. He should only be on the pre-show. The crowd was
TEW's
disappointed.
women's division does better than that.
They do way better than that. We double those numbers now. Now we do. So Kip Sabian won, but with a 37 show rating, not that great. Rhea Ripley defeated Kay Lee Ray, who made her debut. So there you go. You can't just make fun of me for having my people debut and lose. She lost, but she did lose to the champion, 54 here. And then backstage, we see Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford with a 38 segment rating. We've seen that they have not been good in the past. They are not good here again. Kip Sabian basically dumps Penelope Ford, says the wedding is off. He takes his engagement ring off and threw it at her. So they're done. Penelope Ford, Kip Sabian, done. She was not with him ringside also, so there you go. Ray Dragon, a.k.a. Undisputed Era, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish against 10 Cozy. They defeated 10 Cozy, that is, 55. Not a bad rating there for them. Rhea Ripley then accepts Dakota Kai's challenge. Dakota Kai challenged Rhea Ripley for her title last week, I believe it was, and Rhea Ripley accepts. So there you go. You have your pay-per-view match, Rhea Ripley, Dakota Kai, coming up in a couple shows. Then in the main event, fatal 4-way match to see who goes on to face, I guess, Jon Moxley. We got Jay Lethal defeating Randy Orton, Hiroshi Tanahashi, and this Naito. So, Tetsuya Naito. I know how to say it, kind of. So I want to know, what are your guys' thoughts? Out of those 4 names, I am shocked as hell that Jay Lethal got the win.
And it's not like you did something dirty to win, right?
No. In fact, it was an elimination match. Naito was out first, followed by Tanahashi, and then Randy Orton was eliminated.
Well, based on my experience with one of those individuals,
Mr.
I would
Orton,
recommend having Randy Orton win.
The match rating wasn't bad. It got a 69, but the note was Randy Orton was extremely unhappy to lose to Jay Lethal, who I'm sure is way down on the popularity scale compared to him. But
should have learned from my mistakes, Luke.
And the night just got worse for Randy Orton. Edge showed up and speared him from behind. So the end of the show had Edge standing over Randy Orton with a very good rating here, 76, highest rating on the show. Well, there you go. That is increased in 3 regions. So overall, I mean, good show at a Ring of Honor. They were in the positive. So
remember, folks, only tune in to the last half hour of Ring of Honor.
Yes, or unless you want to watch Kip Sabian and Moose stealing the show. So There you go.
There's one fan that looks forward to Kip Sabian and Penelope Ford.
Is it? Who's that?
It's me.
Oh, I thought you were going to say Luke.
It's the only thing I like about Ring of Honor.
Oh, okay. Really?
It's the best love story out of our 4.
Well, the love story just ended. The love story just ended.
It's not over. They're getting back together.
Okay. All right, so let's see the right here we got Midwest Mayhem struck gold with this show. Let's see how they did.
Oh.
We got the 80, the 71, of course. 2.36, 1.7 million viewers. So
I think you're gonna win the battle with like the TV rating and the show rating.
You might get it all.
This week.
You might get it all. I don't know if that's been done before.
I don't think it has.
You might not get the live attendance. I don't think nobody's got the clean sweep. Nobody's got that yet.
No one has.
Yeah, I know. I I already beat you in
Number
the
one
attendance, but still, though, you got the show rating and the TV. We'll see if Slam can outperform you in one of those here coming up.
I'm ready.
I doubt it.
Well, we know.
You always say that.
We know Ring of Honor did not. We got a set 69, close to you in the attendance though, but 1.96. That's Ring of Honor dipping down under 2 again. Not
Their
good.
live attendance did a lot better than it has in the past.
True, it has. Yeah, 1.4 million viewers. So not a great show this week, but it wasn't. It really wasn't that bad when it comes to the popularity was not down at all. So
yeah, a lot of viewers still.
Yeah. So either way, yeah, Ring of Honor did decent. This week.
Do you remember what Fox Sports' criteria was for show rating? Because I think it was it was like 70 or higher, right?
I think it's 70.
We'll see if they get mad here after this. There is a note here. Oh no, it's just the figures. Okay.
Come on, Fox. Don't tolerate.
Can't tolerate that, Fox.
Oh, we're gonna start with a pre-match. Kairi Sane defeated Jordan Grace
What?
by pinfall with a spear.
Come on now. Jordan Grace should have won this shit. But look at her coming in here, pulling out a good segment rating. You're welcome. By the way, CZW is...
Yeah, she's the one with the 45 and Kairi has the 71. Still,
she held her own. We'll say that. She was in there.
Especially with Jimmy Havoc in it.
You got that right.
Yeah, the show begins with The Rock narrating over a video package that goes into the background and credentials of the 6 competitors in the IC title ladder match.
Oh.
Man.
Putting them over.
Okay.
Rock doing a little voice acting.
Doing
And
what
the
he
angle
has
got
to
the
do.
crowd hotter.
Yeah.
So the
Oh,
show-
how could it not? It's got fucking The Rock.
Got the Rock sexy voice.
Chad Gable defeated Eddie Edwards in 13 minutes 34 seconds by pinfall. How were their in-ring performance?
Said there didn't click at all. Shows here.
Yes.
Clash of Styles, I guess.
Maybe.
Yeah. Chad Gable is getting better as a gimmick, so that's nice.
That's interesting. I figured
good.
this would be it wasn't a horrible match, but it wasn't good. But like Eddie Edwards and Chad Gable, I feel would put on a really good match.
Was
So
Kurt Angle like ringside for this?
Yes.
Okay. I saw the storyline there. I wanted to ask.
He was the coach.
Yeah.
Next, we have Zack Ryder staying backstage next to Kurt Hawkins, who's wearing a neck brace. Zack Ryder claims that during the Battle Royal at Renaissance, Orange Cassidy injured Kurt Hawkins.
Oh.
Hawkins claims that Cassidy is an unsafe worker and should be fired.
That makes sense now.
So this is why Kurt attacked him.
Right?
Zack attacked him.
That's why Zack Ryder attacked him.
Zack, right? Sorry, Zack. Zack attacked him. The Zack attack.
And following that, we have Allie kneeling in the women's locker room and trying to summon her demon once again, but it seems like she is unable to do it. The camera pans over to show that Tessa is watching Allie through the door's keyhole.
Oh. Wow. I'm sure several people have been looking through that keyhole into the women's locker room.
I like to think that the door is the APA's door, where there's no walls attached to it.
Yeah. See, that would have been the perfect segment for Jimmy Havoc when Jimmy Havoc was watching Allie. Nice.
Watching from afar.
So everybody's watching Allie here. Okay. So obviously Tessa's, she's trying to get the demon.
Tessa, remember, is under the control of Sue.
Yeah.
She's doing some recon.
77 rating.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good rating there. Good rating.
And about that had good heat and decent wrestling. Sasha Banks defeated Tenille Dashwood in 12 minutes and 58 seconds by submission with the bank state.
Nice.
Wow. Great segment.
Yeah, this is really good. 71 here. This is probably Tenille's best match, I think, even though she was putting on matches with Ronda. I don't think they were better than this, though.
Yeah, great chemistry.
These two apparently have great chemistry in the.
There you go.
Makes sense, I guess.
I'd keep that noted.
Big E is working out in the gym. After he finishes, he goes into his gym bag to get his water bottle. Suddenly, Cesaro attacks Big E from behind, which leads to them having a brawl in the gym. They end up in the changing room, and the 3 other men in there grab their stuff and leave.
All right. Yeah, I would too.
Ends up throwing Big Iggy's head into one of the lockers before hitting him with a neutralizer.
Whoa!
Or kicks Biggie while he's down before walking away.
Hey, come on, that's my talent. I give your guy a title, and you get my guy's ass kicked.
He gets his ass kicked in the changing room. Man,
Rude.
Were these guys fully clothed? Were there any sensor bars that popped up on the?
They were clothed.
They were clothed. Okay. Well, you had to ask. You didn't know.
We're talking about here.
True. Yeah, it is a kids show. Well, not kids show, but the younger audience's show. So
they were wearing like old man long johns, like down to their ankles.
Segment rating is 67, so it's still not bad. Not decent. Could have been better though. You got to give Big E a different gimmick. Got to give him a different.
I'm really wondering about that, like why that's a thing.
And about that, fantastic heat and great wrestling. Kurt Angle defeated Pac 30 minutes and 19 seconds by pinfall after Bandito came out and distracted Pac as a revenge for attacking him.
Wow,
him his opportunity to get in that IC title match.
Wow, awesome segment there awesome match rating here for Kurt Angle. Yeah. Kurt Angle had an in-ring of 72. Whoa.
Yep.
That's crazy.
That's great. Obviously Pac's expected with 78, but so that damn
I was thinking this was like a segment at first. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And I was like, no, it's a match. Whoa. That's
got to be Kurt Angle's best match here in the obviously not back in the day, but for current stuff. That's good match there.
All right, and then following that, Chris Jericho goes on a rant about Kota Ibushi disrespecting him last week by interrupting him, and says that no one in this company is better than him, and that he's the star of this show.
He's not the champ, but he's pretty. I could say he has an argument. 81.
Coming up on his 30-year anniversary, after all.
You got that right.
Yeah, he's not even afraid to fight women.
He lost though, but yes.
It's the thought that counts.
True.
Yeah.
It's the thought about fighting women that counts.
Hi, I'm Chris Jericho. I will fight a woman.
Watch the whole
thing. Like trash people.
Had great heat in wrestling. Kofi Kingston and Keith Lee, 2 participants in that IC title match, defeated Drew McIntyre and Aleister Black in 14 minutes and 57 seconds. And Kofi pinned Aleister Black after Drew accidentally hit Aleister with a claymore.
Uh-oh.
Man. Yeah, that's you got the top guys losing to the other the guys that are going for the other title. That's interesting. But yeah, good story there with Aleister Black accidentally Drew accidentally taking out Aleister Black. That's good stuff.
Kofi keeping up with the main eventers.
Of course.
It's good.
Keith Lee not though. Keith Lee not quite up there.
Not my bro.
This guy.
It's just, giving these guys who are in the IC title match a chance to see if they can hang with main eventers.
Yeah, and they beat him, giving them the rub.
76.
Good number. Good number.
Better than last week.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. You are in the positives. Moving up.
Man, 10,000 people.
Yeah, 10,000 sell out. That is the record right there. Nobody has hit that number for a TV show. So that's big. That is big.
Mm-hmm. Be interesting to see how the pay-per-view goes.
They were all there to see The Rock, and they're like, well, we got a video pack. We got his voice at least, so that's good. So I'm interested to see where you go with The Rock when he finally does get in the match.
So far he's only doing backstage stuff so far.
Yep. So let's take a look at the ratings. We had the sellout for 10,000, massive. Show rating 76, and TV of 1.82 with 1.3 million. So overall, up there, up here, up. You're all the way up across the board this week for Slam. So good stuff. What was your best match? Best match was the Kurt Angle match was the best match. Wow. Heck yeah. There you go. Cool deal. Well, there you go. Slam definitely moving up this week. Big win for Connor. Wow. winning the Battle of Los Angeles tournament. Are you shitting me?
Oh.
Congrats.
Whoa.
Good job, man.
What a fucking crazy thing that is. All right, folks, let's take a look at the Week 15 ratings breakdown. Starting off with CZW, we have a 1.61. That is, it's down just a little bit from a 1.63 last week with 1.208 million viewers. Again, down about 20,000 viewers watching this week compared to last week. But look at the live attendance here for CZW, 9,503. That is the second week in a row that CZW hit that 9,000 mark, and we have about a 300 live attendance increase from last week. So good turnout there, the live crowd that is for CZW. But show rating 78 is still a very good number, but it is down just a little bit again from CZW. Here's their last 4 weeks before this: 80, 80, 79, 81, and now 78. So, like I said, a little down, but still very consistent. I'm happy, as far as being the CZW owner, I'm pretty happy about all these show ratings for sure. So overall, the week for CZW, down a little bit in the ratings and down a little bit in the show rating as well, but live attendance is starting to increase. So I think that's always a good indication that you're doing good stuff. Then we go over to Ring of Honor and not doing such good stuff here for Ring of Honor. 1.96. This is the first time they've dipped under that 2 mark in 3 weeks now. 1.476 million, which is about 100,000 less than last week. Not good there. But live attendance, kind of like CZW, dipping in the TV ratings, but the live attendance has increased, 7,032. That is the first time Ring of Honor has hit 7,000 since week 11. So that's a good thing. So good job there for Ring of Honor. But show rating, back down again, 69. Luke wanted me to pass the message along. Nice. So there you go. You got that. I got that out there for you, Luke. Good job. But not so nice, though, for real compared to the last couple weeks. 77, 73, and now it's 69. So dipping back down under that 70 mark. Not great for Ring of Honor, but with that live attendance increasing again, that's got to be a good indication, I guess. Kind of like CZW. CZW and Ring of Honor almost in the same boat this week. Live attendance numbers are up. Rest of the numbers are down. But nothing down for MWA here. TV rating 2.36. Very, very good number. Up from last week's 2.31. So a little bit of an increase there. 1.773 million viewers. So that is also, that's up again from about 40,000 compared to last week. And live attendance, 7,100. That is a good number. That's kind of where MWA has been hovering, in the 7,000 range. They've had a couple, they have had one 8,000 week, but yeah, so solid live attendance there for MWA. And then show rating, the big one here. This is the big one for MWA here. The first TV show rating of 80 for MWA. They've had a pay-per-view 80. Their last pay-per-view did hit in the 80, did hit exactly 80, but this is the first TV MWA hit an 80. So congratulations, MWA, looking fantastic right now, looking as one of the more solid companies out of all 4 of us, so it's going to be hard. Let's see if we can topple MWA here. They're starting to take off. But Slam is on the move as well, 1.82. That's up from a 1.56 last week, which is monster. That's a big TV rating gain. 1.372 million there, up about 200,000 from last week. That's a 200,000 gain compared to last week. That is huge. But then again, here's the big one. Live attendance, 10,000. The first company out of all of us to hit the 10,000 mark. Nobody has done it until now. Yes, we've done on pay-per-views, but we're talking TV right now. So this is the first TV live attendance of 10,000. And then the show rating, back up a little bit for Slam, 76. They've been dipping down a little bit. They went down to 71 and then 69, which is one of the worst shows that Slam's had in a long time. But they are bouncing back in a big way here. They got a 69 last week. Boom, 76 this week. Very good performance here for Slam. So when you look at everybody, all 4 companies as a whole, MWA and Slam definitely looking like they're making moves, going more in the positive direction. CZW Ring of Honor, hate to say it, kind of going a little bit down. Here. So we're going to see if MWA can just keep running away with this war with Ring of Honor. Because they have been going back and forth in the past, but now it looks like MWA is starting to run away with it. So Ring of Honor is going to have to step it up. So that's all we have for the Week 15 ratings breakdown. Good stuff for 2 of the 4 companies. We'll say that 2 of the 4 companies. So there you go. Good job, guys. I'm really bummed this week for the CZW performance. I mean, I put a lot of work into that. I'm trying to do a lot of creative things. Maybe that doesn't translate as well into the game. But I goofed a little bit on some of the match types, the match aims. That is, with the timing, because I was just a hair over. I had to cut 2 minutes. But anyway, so CZW didn't have a great show, but man, we got to talk about MWA. Fantastic showing. They went from the bottom company that couldn't even put, butts in the seats, I guess. Well, I guess they could, but their numbers were so bad at the beginning. And I guess it happens whenever you get, Stone Cold, CM Punk. I guess, good things start to happen to your wrestling company when you start getting those guys in there. So, Warden got him. So, all the power to him. So there it is. But either way, we are at the end of this. There's only 2 episodes left. 2 episodes left. The Go Home Show, which is going to be huge. You better tune in for that. And, of course, you better tune in for the final episode of the first season. It is our September pay-per-views. You are not. I promise you. If you somehow stumbled upon this, you stuck all the way through this and you got here and you think you're going to turn away now, you better not, because our pay-per-views are going to be awesome. And I think our go-home shows are going to be a very good indication of that. I got some big stuff planned next week. So that's it. Guys, please follow us, hit subscribe, ring the bell, do all that stuff, all that jazz. Spread the news. Link our draft. Get people hooked in. Help us out. Spread the word, guys. Let's do this. Let's get more eyes on this series. Let's have, more interaction. Just let us know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong. What do you like? What do you dislike? Who are you rooting for out of all 4 of our companies? Just let us know. Give us some feedback, guys. All right, that's it. I'm going to stop yapping. That's it. We'll see you guys on the next episode.